Hello, welcome back to Atrocious Gameplay, but if you're new here, welcome on in. Today. We are looking at the standard format again. Currently what we have right now, we are looking at a control deck, Pidgeotto Control. Now, this is a pretty decent deck. We've looked at it before. It definitely got hurt with Dragapult in the format and Boss's Orders, but it's a pretty decent list in my opinion. I've played around with it. It's done very, very well on the couple games that I've played, not only with myself, but with some friends in their meta matchups. This is a more control-y deck, trying to get the control thing to stick with the Chip Ice Axe, with the Mars, you know, only playing one Belelba and Bryson Man. And then coming in with one Articuno. I thought it was two for a second, but it's actually just one. It's two Orangurus that I was referring to. So, this is what we're going to be playing today. Again, pretty fun. You guys know that this is one of my favorite archetypes. I've done pretty much the best out of any of the decks that I've ever played with this archetype. So let's see if I can shake off a little bit of the dust and jump into this first game and get a W. I have no idea what my opponent's playing. I saw fighting, I saw lightning, I saw grass, and I saw fire. That's a lot of combinations. But we'll see how it goes. We already have two Pidgeottos in hand, so that's kind of nice. It would be better, though, if we could get a Pidgey. I'm not trying to get knocked out turn one, my friend. So there's an Eldegoss start. That's pretty okay. It's pretty okay. Go here. We can get a Surge. I think throwing away that Pidgeotto is kind of fine. And we do get an Elm's Lecture for next turn, although Quick Ball is probably the more responsible situation to go grab a Zacian, you know. So let's go do that. Let's go grab this Zacian and let's draw 3 cards at the beginning of the game. Here we go. Crushing Hammer, Faba. Pretty alright. 2 Crushing Hammers. But no Pidgeys though. No Pidgeys. We'll hope to see a Pidgey here soon. Reset Stamp coming in. Alright. Sounds good. We do get an Elms off it though, so it can't be that bad. And we still get 2 hammers, so that's pretty cool. Colossal. So I'm wondering, is this a Colossal Sandaconda list? That would explain the fighting, that would explain the fire option, and that would also explain the lightning with Dedenne. So this is going to be very, very interesting, everybody. So buckle up if they get a Colossal off. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this, because this list does not play Girafarig, so we can't get rid of the energy. So that's the problem with square one. Yeah, there's a Cramorant. So we'll see how it goes. I don't think we're going to be knocked out here, because they can get the Colossal. If they do, well, that would be interesting. Definitely want to try to get everything into the active as much as we can. Like gusting up like big Colossals and stuff like that, because it would take multiple Colossals and multiple turns for them to be able to get it out of the active without manually retreating themselves, because they've already committed both of these balloons. They're just going to show us the Shuckle, so I'm wondering if they play like a something like a Scoop Up Net, or maybe this hand right here is a switch. Probably not with Dedenne. But do they have switches? They haven't shown a switch yet. They might have switches. So here comes a Raleigh-Collie. They were looking for that. Another Sandaconda. But we'll see if they can get the energies. They do have a lot of energies in the discard. I'm not sure if Crushing Hammers are totally worth it right now. We are definitely going to grab this Pidgeotto. We already threw away one. We are going to go Elm's Lecture. We're going to go Pidgey. We're going to go 3 straight Pidgeys here. Pidgey, and Pidgey. We're going to go ahead. We're going to Stellar Wish. Let's see. Mars might be pretty nice, or Boss's Orders might be pretty nice for the next turn. I think I will go ahead and do that. And I don't think I want to utilize... I don't know if I want to utilize yet the Crushing Hammers, because the Float Up doesn't KO, so that's fine. You can keep that guy there. I think I want to wait until they start committing things places. Because as of right now, unless they have a switch, they're not going to be able to use Sand Breath. They'll only be able to use Sand Eater. Because they have this little guy here. They already threw away a rare candy, though. That's pretty significant in my opinion. They committed that energy right there. So unless they have a switch card, they cannot get the Shuckle out of the active or attack with Sandaconda. Reset Samp coming in. All right. Keep resetting my hand. That's fine, though. That is totally okay, though. We still have more Elms like this one right here, which is pretty nice. And we get another turn to help kind of set up. So I think it's fine to go ahead and use this right here to get 3 straight Pidgeottos. So evolve. Evolve. We're going to evolve. Let's see. We're going to Pidgeotto first before we do anything. We do have this Lily's Pokédoll right here. That could be really, really nice to throw out. Especially once they get Sandacondas going. The Dojo doesn't matter too much. I don't even think the Crushing Hammer would either. I think maybe we should use the Crushing Hammers for this. I think that might not be a bad idea. Do we have a supporter for next turn? We don't. We're okay with a Mars coming right here. The Oranguru can go to the bottom. We'll go right here. We'll grab our Surge just in case we die. We'll go here to grab a Palpad. Palpad doesn't seem like a bad idea. Palpad doesn't seem like a bad idea for a future turn coming up. We'll go Quick Ball. We'll go Crushing Hammer again. Might as well grab Sky Pillar. Try to get them to use another card. Try to get them to use another card. So go right here. We will... I think we want a Crushing Hammer. We didn't hit the heads right there, which is unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. We're going to throw out this Pokédoll for when they start attacking us, and there we go. There's those things. That's fine. I don't even know if I really want to use Articuno, to be honest, because they can just power it up right again, and they're just going to go ahead and pass. Okay. Leave the gates open for me, and they're just going to scoop. I don't know why they went up with Shuckle. I really have no idea. But shout out to my opponent for not wasting time. I don't know. I think they kind of had a legitimate shot. I did get set up a little bit, but I think they had a legitimate shot to continue winning the game. But everybody, if you're watching this, make sure if you like the video, hit the like, comment, subscribe. I guess we're pushing for 200 subscribers. We're at 150, which is cool. But 200 would be swell, as a chaotic swell would say, if a chaotic swell would talk. Anyways, we're going to be covering a lot more of the Atlas Pog Championships because I know a lot of people in my community are really excited about it. I want to bring in a couple of these standard decks as well, just because every once in a while. And I saw this list, and you guys know I really like Control, as I've mentioned before. I think we're going to grab this Elms right here so then we can grab some Pidgeys. It could have been also okay to grab Sky Pillar, but I don't know if I really wanted to do that, to be honest. But here we go. We're going to go here. Can't kill us. Maybe can't even attack, which would be awesome. But we'll see how this goes. They've got the Jirachis here. I would assume that this is a scoop up net version because you got a couple little babies right here playing the Jirachis. Research going on. That's fine. Research is fine. I wouldn't like it ideally, but Viridian Force isn't terrible. Not terrible. That helps us get the water energy, so it's a good thing we didn't throw out a Sky Pillar. I also know that this deck plays Marnie, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't get Marnied. So this is fine. This is pretty okay, in my opinion. We got an Inkay coming in. This looks like Stefan's version. I can't remember if Stefan played the Fion, but, you know. I wonder if they're going to ping my Zacian, or if they're going to wait until... if they're going to wait until it is... ooh, we know they have a supporter in hand. They threw away the Cynthia off the Acrobike. Very intriguing. Show me a scoop up net. No scoop up net. No attacking this turn. That's fine. We are going to go ahead and go lecture here. Pidgeotto. That's the formula that we're going to run today. I would imagine that they have Zigzagoons in this list. Oops, come on. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Do I want to use the quick ball? I may want to grab a quick ball so then I can go grab a Jirachi as well. So if they knock me out with a Max Phantasm, they have to decide, put it on the Jirachi or put it on the Pidgey. I don't know if one would be a better solution than the other. We could go Crushing Hammer here. That would be somewhat aggressive, but we have Surge, double Mars, so that's not too bad. Plus the boss's orders over here. Nice. We do get to discard that one, so hopefully they just don't get the Malamar, I guess. I mean, that's not a good strategy to go off of, in my personal opinion. Just hope they don't grab whatever they grab, because you always want to assume that your opponent has everything that they need. Now look at that, a Malamar. All they need now is an energy, which they can get off of the Viridian Forest. So if they have a way to retreat, they will be able to attack. They will be able to attack. And then throwing away, yep, I was going to say, they probably have a way to switch. All right, let's see. Acrobike. So going there, we're going to Stellar Wish. Looking again for a way to switch. They have given up one switch. Haven't showed us a Thingamadoodah yet. I'm talking about a Scoop Up Net. So we'll see how this fares. It looks like they're going to get a Max Phantasm off if again they can retreat. I don't know why they wouldn't be committing this hard and then retreating, or not retreating. They do have a way to retreat. Okay, we're going to want to pick up Malamar then. Maybe because they're running escape boards, they don't have a way to retreat. Or like they don't play Scoop Up Nets, so they have to rely on switches. That might be very interesting. But they're only going to be able to take one prize if they don't get a Zigzagoon, and that is going to be this Jirachi right here. And that's what it looks like it's going to be. Augers. All right, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. We want to save our Crushing Hammers for in case they, interesting. We want to save our Crushing Hammers for if they bring up the Malamar, or if they start attaching to the Malamar in like almost a panic. So we're going to do this. We're going to grab some Pidgeottos. I have no fear. Fear none. We're going to go here. We're going to grab this Doll right here. Doll seems pretty good. We're going to Ale Marrow. We'll grab Great Catcher in case they ever put down like a Dedenne or something. I don't know if they put down a Dedenne at all. We can Rosa, which would be pretty nice. That could get us like a reset stamp. But I think we're going to Surge. I think we're going to Boss. We're going to bring up this Malamar right here. We are going to Mars. We do have Sky Pillar, which is really nice. We threw away a Spell Tag. Spell Tag doesn't matter in this matchup at all. We're going to go Stellar Wish here to find Reset Stamp. Reset Stamp might not matter, actually. Let's go Acrobike. Reset Stamp might not really actually matter. We'll go Doll. Yeah, we'll go Doll. We'll go Doll right here. We will go Palpad to grab Surge and Beloba Bryson Man again. Boom, boom. We are going to then go Intrepid Sword. Okay. We do find an Oranguru, which is cool, but we're on a little bit of a time clock. They do have to bounce this stadium, though, to be able to knock out our Pidgeottos. Either that or they're going to be hitting into Jirachis if they do have a switch card. It wouldn't surprise me if they had a switch card in their hand. But especially with 5 prizes left, I didn't feel like it was super necessary to reset stamp them. Because they already have 5 cards in hand and they have 5 prizes left. I want to wait until they knock out like some Pidgeottos or 2. There is a switch. I figured they had it in hand. So they're going to go Jirachi. They are going to get a Max Phantasm off. Right now they're looking for a Viridian Forest. There is not it. That is not a Viridian Forest. We could bring out Malamar again if we really want. Knockout here is fine though. Knockout here is fine. It wouldn't surprise me if they use, yep, that right there. That's pretty okay. We want to save our crushing hammers for when we gust up the Malamar. Because if not, and we have no way to like gust it up, then we're just whacking into this, like we're just bringing up this Malamar and it's pointless. So we want to be able to do that. Cool. Sky Pillar sticks. We're going to bring up this doll. We're going to gust. We do find a Jirachi. I think I'm going to grab Belelba and Bryson Man instead. We also find a Acrobike, which I think we're going to grab because it helps us dig a little bit more. We're going to grab Pidgey. Pidgey's pretty nice. Put this Pidgey down right here. We will go ahead and we will Rosa. I think maybe Rosa's not a horrible idea, to be honest. Or do we go, we could go Rosa, and we can grab Jirachi, we can grab Reset Stamp, and then we can grab nothing, because we have no energies. We can Reset Stamp them, and then, or is it too early to Chip Chip? It might be too early to Chip Chip. But we're going to do this. We're going to do this, so then we can bring Jirachi back up. And we're going to reset stamp them because they have like 7 cards going on right now. We don't like that. We want them to have less. And then we are just going to go Intrepid Sword and draw 3 cards. There's an escape board, which is pretty good. That means we can always retreat into a doll, assuming that we get dolls in the active and whatnot. But let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. If he gets enough energies on, maybe we think about Articunoing the Malamar? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what I would want to do in that scenario. We're gonna have to get Palpad back, or have Cynthia and Caitlyn. That is also a good situation. We're gonna go Recycle right here. We are going to go Quick Ball. We're going to go Acrobike. Here's a Faba. We're gonna grab Faba. And let's see, how do we want to do this? We have not found the good old thing. We'll go Stellar Wish. This finds us the good old thing, is what I was talking about, Lieutenant Surge. So I think what we can do is we can go here. We can go Cynthia and Caitlyn. Discard this Lecture to grab the boss. Go 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I want to stamp yet. We could bring up this guy. We can go ahead, attach this to skateboard right here. We can go down Polka Doll right now. We can go ahead, retreat into this guy. Hopefully it sticks. And then we can Crushing Hammer. Sweet, just discard that. That's all we need to do. That's all we need to do. Save the Crushing Hammers. Don't need to worry about this guy. And then go ahead and we could Intrepid Sword here. Now let's go ahead and Intrepid Sword. We found another Lieutenant Surge, which is really, really good. We do have 2 cards left, so we can Surge, Mars, Belelba. That's pretty nice. All right, so they're going to be able to do that. I'm trying to think of what I want to do at this point. So obviously he's going to do this. He's going to recharge onto the Malamar. We could go for a Faba on that. That could be a possibility and an option. We do have a Oranguru here, so all is well. All is well, chat. Okay, so we're going to go here. They still have 4 left, so I think we're going to do this. We're going to go... Yeah, we're going to go Mars. We're going to draw that 1. Boom, discard that Malamar. That Malamar didn't really matter. I think we got to go Belelba and Bryson Man. So discard top 3. Boom, boom, boom. We go Oranguru. We go here. I'm going to Ordinary Rod. I'm going to shuffle back in the Oranguru. We're going to Acrobike for that Oranguru. So then I have it in my hand. And then we can also evolve into this Pidgeotto, which would be really nice. And then we are going to retreat into this Oranguru. And then we're going to go Resource Management. And we're going to go Palpad, Surge. Palpad, Surge, Stamp. They're going to take another prize. Ordinary Rod. No, we don't need Ordinary Rod yet. We can do that next turn. I think maybe Stamp is fine. I think maybe Stamp is fine. Let's do that. Let's see how that works. Let's see how that works. Alright, so we know they're going to get the knockout now. We're going to try to Gust up the Malamar and kind of use the Faba Crushing Hammer method to get that energy off. Hopefully it sticks. Fion, that is a card that I really don't want to see right now, actually. I mean, I'm okay because I have the Tate and Liza here. And plus, if he whacks into the Zacian, fine. But he's not going to. He's going to do that. That's fine. We are going to go... All right. Weird flex, but okay. So we're going to go up here. Okay, there's the Palpad right there. We are going to go Airmail for Lieutenant Surge. We are going to go Palpad, so then we can grab Belelba Bryson Man and Boss's Orders. So we'll go grab those two. We'll go Airmail. We'll go Belelba Bryson Man. We'll go here for Boss's Orders. We're going to go Surge. We're going to go Boss. We're going to go Faba to get rid of this. We're going to go Crushing Hammer. Nice, get rid of that. That's really, really good for us. Because we already have Belelba here, so that's really nice. So we're going to go to this. We're just going to grab this Reset Stamp. We don't need to use it yet. I want them to take another knockout before they utilize Reset Stamp. So we go down to here. We go Resource Management to... here, and here. Because we already have one of our supporters, so this is probably a good call. It's probably an alright call. They gotta run out of switches sometime. They have 2 more in the deck. Could have it in their hand. They could. But I think I would definitely like Reset Stamp after their turn right here, especially if they just pass. And GG's, they're just gonna scoop. Maybe... didn't have any more ways of retreating. They used up a lot of their super scoop ups early. They had no scoop up nets, at least from what we saw. But yeah, this is going to actually be the end of the video. I want to try to keep my videos a little bit shorter than what they usually are. And we showcased 2 games where we actually did pretty well, in my personal opinion. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to all those guys and gals. Make sure to check out the Metapod. It is a Pokemon TCG podcast that myself and Gyroshan do. It's pretty good in my personal opinion. We've had great feedback, great reviews. We've had some great episodes. We're coming on. We just released episode 8. This picture is a little bit out of date, but we just came on episode 8 and we had a really good interview about the POG championships with some of the members of the POG organizers. So make sure you go check that out on any of your favorite podcasting platforms. Remember, we're not very good at video games, but we're getting better every single day, and we have a fun time doing it. Thank you everybody so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for watching this control deck. It's a lot of fun. Highly recommended. I will leave the deck list in the description below, and I'll see you later. Have a great day. You look beautiful today.